So that is full time, and what a stressful experience that was, but we got there in the end.
To see them score at 92nd minute, 93rd minute, and see the celebrations at the end of the season and see them go up, special, very, very special.
We are going up, say we are going up! We are going up, say we are going up! We are going up, say we are going up! We are going up, say we are going up! Oh. Surely I can't be the only person experiencing this nightmare. But this week, those nightmares came true. On the 19th of April 2025, Redhill won the Combined Counties Premier Division South title in the most dramatic of fashions. Come on! Come on! Yeah! Their crowning moment came after news of a 3-point deduction to league leaders Jersey Bulls for fielding a player in a game when he should have been suspended, something that the club self-reported immediately but only publicly announced following Redhill's 2-1 comeback win away from home. But that points deduction was subject to an appeal, and that's where things start to get really messy, so I'll try and summarise as quickly and as concisely as I can. Jersey's intention to appeal was announced on the 25th of April, just 6 days after Redhill were crowned champions. But alongside the club's appeal of the situation, Jersey had done their homework and decided to throw Redhill under the bus by accusing them of doing the exact same thing. Jersey's appeal was rejected, their 3-point deduction upheld, and on the 9th of May, Redhill posted an update explaining what Jersey Bulls had done and clarifying that the Lobsters had now been found guilty of the exact same offence, resulting in a 3-point deduction that would now see 3rd place AFC Whiteleaf crowned champions. Redhill explained that they felt they had exceptional circumstances due to the failure of a match official to update the whole game system with the yellow card that would have led to the player's suspension. Furthermore, the club stated that as it stands today, the player in question is still only showing 4 cautions before the 31st of December and has not been processed for a 5th caution, which would have taken him over the threshold to receive an automatic 1-match suspension. And for those of you that are wondering what the whole game system is, it's a digital system used by non-league clubs that prevents the need for manual tallying of things like bookings. So Redhill's frustrations towards it not being updated properly is completely understandable. On top of that, the referee in question has allegedly failed to report 39 card offences in the whole game system in a mixture of yellow and red card offences, which is simply inexcusable.
In the referee handbook, clear rules that state the referee must, within 2 days of a game, excluding a Sunday, upload any disciplinary action to the whole game system. But the biggest thing here is there needs to be change moving forward. Like, clubs can't be put in a situation where there is responsibilities and rules around what referees must do. Clubs can't neglect the whole game system. If we decide to not accept a booking or accept a fine on the whole game system, we get charged, we get multiple fines, late fines. So it's a system that we must use, but they're classing it as not fit for purpose in terms of us having to manage our discipline from it, when it is the discipline system for the FA.
Despite Redhill's appeal on the deduction, their punishment remains the same, and alongside Jersey, Redhill will be competing in the playoffs with Whiteleaf confirmed as champions. It's been a long, drawn-out process that's taken over a month from seeing Redhill crowned as champions to being bumped into the playoffs. And it's clear that change is needed because we've seen the faults in the system that Jordan Clark has mentioned, highlighted during this process. But for now, Redhill have been dealt the hand that they've been dealt, and they can only do with that what they will. All of that starts with today's home game against Cobham. So let's get ourselves inside and see what happens. Teams are heading out onto the pitch, ladies and gentlemen, for the semi-final of the playoffs. It's Redhill against Cobham. Everything on the line. The place in the final. We don't know where it's going to be yet, at stake. No Jordan Clark in the dugout today for Redhill. Unfortunately, he is on holidays. It's for his anniversary with his missus. So I hope that you both are having a lovely time. I hope the kids are having a great time as well. But I'm sure you'll be following along from wherever you are in the world at the moment with eager eyes. Cobham have actually beaten and drawn against Redhill this season. They are unbeaten against the Lobsters, which isn't great news going into a game like this, but honestly I have got no idea what to expect given the circumstances that both of these clubs have faced. 4 weeks without a competitive fixture, 4 weeks to prepare for whoever. They didn't even know who they were preparing to face until less than a week ago. It's madness, the situation that we find ourselves in, but as I've already said, the stakes could not be higher. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Redhill win. I'm confident, but as things stand in the Jersey and Fleet game, it's 1-1 going into extra time, so still all to play for there. We'll let you know what happens as and when we find out, but all Redhill can do today is focus on themselves, focus on this game, get themselves the win that sees them confirmed in that playoff final spot. And Cobham get us underway. Oh no. Oh! First chance of the game, and it's an early let-off for Redhill. They can't afford many more of those. Oh, right, okay, little update. We are heading round because we are surrounded by Cobham fans as we just got the ends mixed up, so that's fine, heading round there. And also an even bigger update is the Jersey game has gone straight to penalties. There's no extra time, so that was a mistake on my part, but fantastic news because now it's a lottery. And that's, to be honest, what we really want from this. I mean, Fleet are a decent side, obviously, to get themselves into the playoffs, but it's really touch and go now, heart and mouth situation. We'll be watching Twitter like a hawk. Oh. Bit of an interesting corner techniques, pretty much everyone on the line. Oh, and it's just headed off it. We have just got confirmation that Jersey Bulls have won their penalty shootout 3-0. So as things stand, playoff final trip to Jersey is looking likely for either side that win today. Great touch. Oh my God. Hell of a chance there from Cobham, and to be fair, they've been the team on top. Other than that chance, they've only really had the corners, but it's definitely been them that have looked the more threatening going forward. And Redhill, I mean, barely a half chance really. It's not been a great start for them, but we know what they're capable of. We know what they can do. They just need to turn it on, and turn it on hopefully before Cobham get themselves a goal. Go on. Oh. Oh, for God's sake. Jesus. Go on, Seb. Nice. Go on. Oh. Go on. Go on! Oh. Well in. Go on. Oh, unlucky. It's half time, ladies and gents. Score still 0-0. Not the most eventful of halves of football that we've ever seen in our lives. We obviously had that shot from Cobham that rattled the frame of the goal, but besides that, it's been quite a cagey affair, and it's kind of expected given what's on the line for both teams today. We obviously know that Cobham are a good side, but regardless, it's a tough opponent for Redhill to be facing today. As we've seen, Cobham have lived up to that expectation, and they've probably been the better team. I'd say towards the last sort of 20-15 minutes or so, Redhill got themselves back into the game or creating some chances, dangerous from set pieces. But if I'm being completely honest, that's the only compliment I can really give to both sets of teams, is that they were dangerous from set pieces. What the second half brings is a completely different story, because this could be part of both teams' game plan. Just hang on for the first half and go for it in the second. We don't know. I can see this game being won by a single goal, if not penalties, because the forward play from both sets of teams has been lacking. So either we'll see one of those teams turn it on, or we're going to see a pretty drab second half, but I don't think it'll be the latter. See what happens in the second half. Come on!
You'll kill that back stick!
Come on!
Come on, Redhill!
second half for Redhill so far that compared to the first, been the team on top so far, but still lacking that goal. And this fan base behind me, absolutely loving it. Nice.
We ain't Jersey, 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 haters, Jersey are hypocrites, everywhere they go, everywhere they go. Out the top.
Whee! Holy Penny! Come on! That's full time and it's going to go to penalties. Look at the players on the pitch. They have played their hearts out today. Love you, Redhill! We do! Oh, Redhill, we love you! Really not ideal as far as Redhill season go. But you know what? It's better than a loss. It was touch and go the whole way through and it has ended 0-0. Brilliant performance from both teams. Cobham, by the way, real shout out to you because the lack of time that you've had to prepare for this fixture, obviously goes the same for Redhill as well, is ridiculous. Redhill, by the way, have had about 5 or 6 of their key players out today. You don't notice until you start seeing the players on the pitch, but I've spoken to people and they've got 5 or 6 people out, so they put in an absolute shift today. And the new signing as well, the number 7 striker as well, is putting in a good shift. But now we go down to the death. Now we go down to penalties. And all of the hard work that both teams have put in this season goes down to 5 spot kicks. Penno's down the other end of the pitch, so we're making our way there. My beer is currently, also my microphone, it seems. It's horrible this game. It's been really grim. You just hope that Redhill get the result that we want to see. But yeah, everyone's moving down towards this end behind the goal to try and encourage the Redhill players and put off those Cobham players. Charlie Penny up first for Redhill. Oh, and it's saved. Not the way that you want to see Redhill starting a penalty shootout, but there's still a lot of spot kicks left. There's a chance for Redhill's Luke Wynne-Roberts to save the day. Oh, and it's in. It's 1-0 Cobham. It's Tom Holland Goddard. Oh, and it's saved as well. This is heartbreaking stuff for Redhill, but it's not over yet. Cobham still needs to score. Their keeper still needs to put in a shift, and Luke Wynne-Roberts can still save the day for Redhill. Keep them in this game. Yes! Get in there, Luke! I cannot put into words how much I love this man. Luke Wynne-Roberts, honestly, such a saviour for this club and keeps Redhill in it. Needs to score this. Great penalty, well in, Tim! Redhill fans behind the goal trying to put him off. Sends Luke Wynne-Roberts the wrong way. Those Cobham fans absolutely loving it, understandably so. Owen Fraser, club captain for Redhill. Scores his penalty, brilliant strike. Go on, Luke! Come on. Yes! And it's all square now if Redhill score their next penalty. Huge lifeline there, and I said that Luke Wynne-Roberts was going to be crucial, integral to this penalty shootout, and he's kept them in it. This is absolutely huge, but Redhill still need to score. It seems as though there's a bit of a divot where the players are trying to put their penalty. Come on. Oh, he skied it. Over the bar. And that puts it all down to this one now, ladies and gents. Luke Wynne-Roberts needs to be the hero for Redhill. Can he do it? It's in. Cobham are through to the playoff final on penalties. From champions to losing in the playoff semi-final, it's a tough one to take for Redhill. Really is. Both teams played fantastically on the day. I think Redhill were the better team in the second half, but fairly even in that first half. The first thing I want to say is congratulations to Cobham. They put up a really good fight today, and you know, deserved taking its penalties. It's obviously just a tough one to take when you've been champions, going back down to the playoffs 0-0 for penalties. In my opinion, it shouldn't have gone to penalties. Well, you know, it shouldn't have gone to penalties in the sense that I think Redhill were the better team in the second half, and it's just a tough one to take. Cobham were brilliant. Cobham were fantastic. Just a really, really bitter pill to swallow for Redhill fans. Going from such a high to feeling hard done by the league's decision to put us in the playoffs and taking it with grace. The club have been fantastic throughout all of this, and you know, to lose it on penalties is really hard. Luke Wynne-Roberts was fantastic in that penalty shootout. The players who took the penalties, I'm not going to stand here and scold them because it's a different kind of pressure taking a penalty, and those who stood up and took those shots were a courageous people, but it's shit. It's shit. And for everything that they've been through over the last few weeks, Redhill deserve every credit in the world. I know that it's Cobham here who have gone through today and who have won, but Redhill deserves so much credit for what they put into this league, not just the playoffs, not just the end of the season, but the entire campaign. To go and do what they did is just incredible, and I'm so proud of every single player. It's just heartbreaking the way that it has to end. And as for Cobham, I hope you do us all a favour and smash Jersey balls, because the fact that they've only appealed just because they wanted Redhill in the final, they haven't even got them. So Cobham, do us a favour, put this all to bed and keep the jersey down. But as for Redhill, and as far as our fan base is concerned, it's just shit. It's just really shit. I don't come and watch Redhill every week. As I say, I'd love to come more often than I do, but the staff, the players, the fans have such a special place in my heart. It's just a really tough one to take today. You know, football is a beautiful sport for so many different reasons, for the highs and the lows, and you've got to take the lows, you've got to take the bleakness to enjoy the success. But it feels as though our joy, our success has been stripped away from us. I feel unfairly. That's a different conversation in itself. It's just shit. It's just shit. Luke, I'm so sorry to be, you know, joining you in a time like this. It's been horrible. I've pulled myself together, and you've obviously been stuck in a horrible position today. So chucked into the dugout. Jordan's on holiday, and it's a rubbish day. But how do you reflect on a game like that?
Yeah, we didn't do enough to win it. Firstly, we didn't do enough to win it. I don't think either team done enough to win it in 90 minutes. We knew penalties was a lottery. We practiced it on Thursday. Did it go how we practiced it Thursday? Definitely not.
Yeah.
But that's football. That's football. It's devastating for the management team, the players, the fans, everyone. A month ago, you were sat there interviewing Jordan about winning the league. That's kind of been out of our hands, the whole system, the whole situation's been out of our hands with yellow cards, how many he got, how many he didn't get. That's been dealt with by the league, whether it's been dealt with rightly or wrongly. That's kind of for us not to say. That's kind of how the cards we've been dealt. Today, did we deal the cards he wanted to? I think with the situation with Jordan being away, 5 starters being away, Tommy half a leg, we managed it pretty well. Yeah. Managed it pretty well. Did we get the outcome we wanted? No. That's why we're in the game. That's why we love the game.
That's it. And do you know what? To take it to penalties, as you said, considering all of the uphill battles. And let's not forget as well, obviously, Cobham, Fleet, Jersey, they're all in the same boat here. They're all suffering the same lack of notice that you know we've had as well. It's rubbish, and I think that you guys managed it well. To take it to penalties is fantastic against a Cobham side that gave you a really good game. It's just heartbreaking, but as a season, on the season as a whole, you know, you've got to be proud of the boys.
Yeah, we set out goals at the start of the season. We wanted a home playoff. We achieved that. As a management team, we wanted to win it.
Yeah.
As a management team, we wanted to win the playoffs or win the league. We didn't achieve what we wanted to achieve, which hurts. Like, that really does hurt.
Yeah.
Do I think we deserve to win the league? That's for another day. For another day. But today we couldn't have given any more. The players couldn't have given any more. The management team couldn't have given any more. We've given up trips ourselves that we were meant to be on. I know George is obviously on his anniversary for a year, so congratulations to him in Marbella. He was on video the whole time. He was contacting us the whole time. He wanted to be more than anyone. And unfortunately, life is more important than just football. And today, unfortunately, we found that out. We found that out the hard way, and it's so painful for everyone involved. But it's just the start of this journey that we're on, and we've been here for 2 years, and we've created such an amazing club. The club was here before us, but you look, like, there's still kids playing football on the pitch. 650 people here with 3 days notice. What we've created on and off the pitch alongside Jerry and the youth team support, I think it's been amazing, and we're incredibly proud of that.
100%. And look, I'll finish it off by saying basically exactly what you've just said to me now is, since Jordan's come in, since everyone's come together, you know, you've brought fans that we came here at the beginning of the FA Cup last season, followed the first 5 rounds and stuff. We weren't seeing what we're seeing now, and that, I think a big part of that is down to what, like yourself and Jordan and the players have obviously brought to this club. So I can only thank you. And you know, my heart is broken. I love football, but I hate it in times like this. When you're on the, you know, the wrong end of a result, it's the worst thing in the world. But I can only thank you for the memories that you've given us. That day will always be in Guildford, that day in Jersey. It means so much, not just myself, to everybody here that I've spoken to today. And I just thank you. And I'm so sorry that it's
Did you
gone
get the tattoo?
Not yet, but I will still be getting it. So actually, this is a good time to say this. I will still be getting it, because that day still exists. This club is still where I'm from, and you know, it makes me proud of where I'm from. I've lived in Redhill my entire life, and you know, it's quite easy to walk around the town centre and think, God, I can't wait to get out. But this club and the people that I've met, the people that I've, you know, watched the football with, makes me love Redhill, makes me feel a part of it, and it makes me feel proud to be from there, and that's all because of you guys. So thank you so much. I'm so sorry again, mate. It's
all right. I just want to say something as well. Like, all of our players watch your podcast, and they love it. They love it, and the work you're doing, the reputation you've given the club, like, on and off the pitch, with the actual video footage, and Jersey will live with us, and Guildford will live with us. So best of luck, regardless of you come back next year or not.
We will be. We'll never stop coming, mate.
But thank you from all the management team and the players. You've showcased us in a great light, and we can appreciate you.
I appreciate that, mate. Thank you so much. Good luck for next season. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's full time, and I've composed myself a little bit now. It's been a really crap end to what's been a fantastic season for Redhill, and I'm just so proud of the team. As I said in the interview at the end there, you know, I've lived here my whole life, and sometimes you think, I can't wait to get out. There's a Sam Fender song that goes, leave fast or stay here forever. And that's a song that I sort of attributed to, you know, living in Redhill. You got to get out while you can. But that's very much changed, and a big part of that is down to the football club. I've worked in Redhill. I've worked at Sainsbury's for 8 years, so I am leaving very soon for a new job. Redhill is something that is in my DNA, and that Lobster tattoo is staying. It is going to come. It's going to stay, and there's a whole host of Redhill fans that have said that they're going to do the exact same thing, and I hope that, you know, they follow through with that, not just because, you know, obviously Redhill, our local team and stuff, but because of what this time has meant to us. We've only come for the last 4 games of the season, 3 games of the season maybe, and it's just been an incredible experience. We found a new family, and it's at a club that we love with all of our hearts. So Redhill, congratulations for the season that you've had, and commiserations for how it's ended. I am going to be absolutely devastated about this all summer, as I'm sure the players are, as I'm sure Jordan is, as I'm sure all of the staff are going to be as well. It's been a really tough one to take, but ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching. Up the Lobsters for next season. I really hope that we can hit the same heights as we did this season. I just worry about who's going to stay and who's going to go. So ladies and gents, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching again. Love you guys. Take care as always, and peace and love.